What's going on, guys? Billy Davidson here. In this YouTube video, we're going to talk about pressure washing a shopping center. Towards the end of the video, we're going to give you a price breakdown of how much I made on this particular project. Also, we're going to go over some tactics and techniques to make your pressure washing job more efficient. Alrighty guys, let's get started on this pressure washing video. This is going to be very helpful whether you've been in the business for a while or you're just getting into the business, because we all know pressure washing commercial shopping centers can be very profitable. Also, if you want to learn exactly how to price out each one of these jobs, please go down to my website. There'll be a link in the description, also the first pinned comment, and look for our training course on pressure washing, estimating commercial pressure washing jobs, and it would be very helpful. We also have sample contracts in there for you to look at. So all right, let's hop right into the video. Anyway, this shopping center right here is one that is in my hometown, and I would have never thought, guys, I would have never thought they would have let us come in and pressure wash it, because the property is very much needing a lot of repairs. The parking lot is really bad. The storefronts are beat up, and you'll see some of these video clips. The place needs a lot of attention, but they did want to get it pressure washed, and we were happy to do so. I think this is going to be the preamble to a lot more other stuff coming to this shopping center. Again, it needs a lot of repairs. The parking lot needs to be resurfaced, restriped, and I hopefully will be a part of that. So one thing first and foremost, you want to make sure you are using the proper equipment and techniques when pressure washing one of these shopping centers, and using the right cleaning soap. So we're going to go over some of that information in this video. And again, towards the end of the video, I'm going to let you know exactly how much I paid out in labor, chemicals, soap, gas, that sort of thing, and let you know my profit margin for about one night of working. In a couple minutes, we're going to talk about how I actually landed this particular job. Again, I would have never thought they would have wanted this place pressure washed, because the place is just such in bad shape. But I think, again, this is kind of the start for them remodeling this place and getting things back up to running smoothly. So first off, our cleaning soaps. We did use a mixture of sodium hypochlorite to remove some mildew on the ceiling area, but also you need to remember there is a lot of hydrocarbons stuck to this metal. You know, it is a parking lot, it's a busy section of town, so a lot of times you get hydrocarbons, exhaust fumes, and that sort of thing stuck to the metal, and it's really hard to clean. The sodium hypochlorite is not really going to just remove that easily. So what we did, we downstreamed some purple power. Now you can use some other type of degreasers, just a downstream of 1:10 ratio, sort of kind of broke that up and let us dislodge it. Also, we do add a little bit of Dawn dish soap to our buffer tank, and that's where we are pressure washing with a little bit of soap solution, and it really makes a big difference. Also, we did that on the surface cleaner too. But before you get started on any of these type of shopping centers, you must know that one time I broke a window surface cleaning a shopping center just like this, because our surface cleaner picked up a rock and threw it through the window. So knowing that, I had my guys go in and blow and sweep the entire area before we surface clean and check every little crack for a pebble. And I think that reduces the risk drastically. Now, it's not going to ensure 100% that you're not going to break a window, but it could reduce the risk drastically. And oftentimes, once you break one of these windows late at night, the alarm is set off. You got the police out there, the store managers, and everyone else involved, and it's just a mess. It stops all your work. And then also you got to replace the window, which could be several $100s. So make sure you sweep and blow these walkways really good for any debris, and protect those windows as best you can. And also, whenever you surface cleaning some of these storefronts, you really need to watch for water intrusion inside of the store. Now, I'll let the property owners know we're probably going to get some, but we want to make sure we try to minimize that at least a little bit, and that way the store won't be all wet and flooded the next morning when they come open up. So whenever you're around a storefront, pass by it quickly, angle your pressure wand if you're doing your trim work or removing gum, that sort of thing. Try to minimize the water intrusion under some of these big doors. So I wanted to let you know, before we got into exactly how I got this job, I wanted to let you know a couple other things about pressure washing, the tactics of one of these shopping centers. Now, also, you can't do this while they're open. There's just no way. The pedestrians, that sort of thing, is not going to allow you to do this type of work while they open. So you're going to have to do it when the shopping center closes. But in this case, some of our stores stayed open as late as 11 p.m. Some of them closed at 6 p.m. So you need to try to find a section of the shopping center where you can get started early as possible. And then you may have to skip around and work different areas, just because some stores close at different times. Another thing, whenever you're pressure washing one of these shopping centers or soft washing it, You need to put in your estimate whether you're going to spot free the windows or not. In our case, they elected not to spot free the windows. So when we go over the price towards the end of the video, you're going to know that that's not for spot free in the windows. Now, we did wash the windows or rinse them off, but it didn't include the spot free rinse. So now let's talk about the way I got this particular job. I tried to email the property manager, which usually I have really good luck emailing the property managers of some of these places. And we do go over that in some of our training videos. But I didn't have much luck to that because I think the email that I was trying to send it to was no longer valid. So I didn't have the proper email. But what I did do, I did contact the company that sweeps and cleans the litter out of this parking lot. We would see them out there daily or every night sweeping the parking lot. And I knew they had to have a relationship with the property owners or the property management team. And sure enough, they did. So I got in touch with this sweeping company, and you may could do this in your area. If there's a lot of parking lots in your area, I guarantee you there's someone that goes around after dark, late at night, and they have these big vacuum trucks with the big brooms on it. If you know what I'm talking about, please leave a comment down below. And you can contact these sweeping companies. Oftentimes they have their phone number and websites plastered on the side of their trucks. Contact them, let them know you're interested in getting the pressure washing jobs. Now, you may have to go through that company, and they're going to act as a middleman and want to make some money off of this type of project. And that is completely okay in this industry standard. So you know that you have to adjust that price a little bit so you can let that middleman make some money off of it. And again, we pressure wash this entire shopping center. We're going to go over the price and my profit on it. But I was paid a week later, so the turnaround on payment was really quick. So you can go through some lemon landscapers, you can send emails, or perhaps a parking lot sweeping company, because they're there every day. Or like a landscaper, they're there multiple times a month. So obviously they're going to have a really good relationship with the property management team or the owners. So again, when I started to develop a price for pressure washing the shopping center, first I wanted to look at how long it was going to take us and how many people I'd have to have out there. Now, we had 4 people out there, and every company, pressure washer company, is structured differently. But we had 4 people working. Myself was one. Then I had 3 other people, as you see in the video clips. I paid my guys $300 a night for a 10-hour shift. In this case, basically $30 an hour, and they got free pizzas too, and they were happy to do so. Now, what I did, I went to the sweeping company and I let them know the market value for this particular job was around $6,000. My price to him was $4,900. So that gave him a little bit of cushion in there so he can make a little profit off of it if he wanted to. Now, I don't know if he did or not. I was not part of those conversations between him and the property owner, and really it was none of my business. I was charging him $4,900 to clean the property, and he could charge the owner whatever he want, but I thought the market value was about $6,000. So he may have charged $8,000, he may have only charged $5,000. Who knows? But I got paid $4,900 for one night of pressure washing this shopping center. Now I had approximately $900 in labor, so that brings me down to a $4,000 profit margin. Then I bought chemicals out of it, gas, bought lunch for the entire crew, and also we had a couple other incidental expenses. So I think overall I spent about another $300 to $400 doing the project, and that put me at around $3,500 to $3,600 profit for about a 10-hour shift. Now again, that's not the best money in the world when doing one of these shopping centers, but it's not bad at all. And again, we had 4 people out there working. Obviously I was taking some time out to film some clips, but in between filming, I was out there pushing surface cleaners, pulling hoses, that sort of thing. So think about that whenever you're pricing these out. You're going to have that overhead expense. Also, you need to have enough money in there to buy a window if you break a window, that sort of thing, because that could happen. Sometimes we'll break something. We don't want to run it through our insurance company. We want to pay for it out of pocket. So think about that whenever you're pricing out some of these shopping centers. And again, if you want to learn exactly how to price these shopping centers out, I come up with a very good strategy that works really good. Please go visit my website, which there'll be a link down in the description and the first pinned comment, and scroll down on my website until you see the training course that refers to estimating pressure washing commercial jobs. Again, guys, I'm Billy Davison here with BillyDavisonVIP.com. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.